I got a positivity thing I want to go over. It's sappy. It's nice. It's a nice thing. Let me go here for a minute. So I'm gonna lose you for a second here. This is the best way I can show you what I'm looking at here. So 2 years ago today, I posted a TikTok of me punching a bullet in Ultra Kill, and that video accidentally wound up becoming my most viewed TikTok with about 920,000 views. I look at that video, I wind up seeing the thumbnail for that video every single day, period. Every single day I open that app, somebody likes that video. Every single day. So every time I open that app, I see the little thumbnail from that video from 2 years ago. And today I found out it's officially 2 years since I posted that video. And I had a weird relationship with that video, especially as I've kind of grown a little bit, just personally. Because 2 years ago, to the day, was not a good time. Not a great time. I was a lot more uncomfortable. I was a lot sadder. And I was a lot of things. And so yeah, it was weird. I had a weird relationship with it, seeing it for a while. But more recently, it's really given me a kind of a good reflection of kind of what's changed in the span of 2 years. I want to show you probably one of the starkest visuals you can see of how much I've changed in 2 years. You ready? You ready? That's crazy. Isn't that insane? I'm fucking speechless, bro. You looked like that when I met you, I guess, but somehow you looked unrecognizable there. Yeah, I mean, because you saw me like 3 times a week. You've technically looked at my face more than most people's faces, so it's so weird. You also look your age. You look you think I look 40 there? You looked 10 years older back then? Yeah, that's all the stress. This is all the stress. This is all the stress in here, and this is all the Uber Eats in here. It's fucking crazy, bro. Have I been here back then? I'm not sure when I joined the community. I mean, I found you through that Elden Ring Mimic video. Elden Ring Mimic was way before then. You do look way healthier today. Thank you. Since then, I've gotten different glasses. I've gotten my hair actually done, and I've lost 60 pounds, and I'm on Lexapro. I think I wasn't doing Lexapro back then. I don't know. Glasses and the hair are a lot of why you look more youthful. Yeah. So the issue with my hair, the hair was a big kind of issue for me, because I was really scared of change. I was really scared of change, and every time I got my hair done, it looked miserable, and I already felt miserable about myself, so I kept my hair as almost like this kind of fucked up security blanket, and I never realized how unwell it was, I guess. But it was really more of like a security clutch, and I was really worried about changing. And then eventually I kind of... like my roots and all that stuff started to hurt. Like the actual like base of my hair was like in pain, and I finally had enough courage to go ask my friend to help me out, who Zach, our drummer, his partner is a hair stylist. I don't know what the proper term is, but she's a fucking pro at it. And so I go to her once every 2 months now. Whereas beforehand, I never went anywhere at all, like ever. Because I was that afraid of changing. I was honestly that scared shitless of changing. And then around the time I wanted to change my hair, I was thinking about changing my glasses too, because I have always had, throughout the entire time of me having glasses, I have always had these kind of thin frames, and I don't remember what changed. I think I saw somebody that I saw somebody that I liked how their face looked, and I saw the glasses, or somebody said something to me that they thought I'd look good with it, and so I basically pre-prepped. I guess the word's just prepared. I went to get these glasses the day I got my hair changed, and then I had to wait a little bit. So, yeah. So this was the old version of my hair. Then there was a different version of the hair, but now I get all the undercut out, which I'm going next week to get my under shaved out again, and to go kind of get back, because even this right now looks a little bit messier now. Man, everything is different now except the headphones. And so it was kind of this relationship shift where this I'm really proud of where I've kind of come from. I'm really proud of where I come from. I gotta stop using such deflective language. Yeah, I'm really taken back by how far I've come, honestly. But not in a way to shame this guy, because honestly, if you asked me 6 months ago, I would have looked at this guy and be like, damn, bro, you lived like this? But that's not fair. This guy would probably die if I said that to him. I knew you've been doing amazing with your girls, but I hadn't realized how drastically you changed. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm fucking saying. This is crazy. But I kind of look at it as right now, what I'm doing is taking care of myself. This guy wanted the same exact thing. This guy was taking care of himself. He didn't know what that actually meant. And, I was taking care of myself back then by trying to keep everything the same instead of changing. And now I'm actually realizing that I have to kind of do things to take care of myself, as opposed to just put the world in an ice bath. You know what I mean? You're always the worst version of yourself. It only goes up always. Yeah. And that was the thing. So because I made a post on TikTok about this, and it's the comments, all the jokes and the insults that we'd always get on TikTok when we did the TikTok streams a lot, which TikTok will be coming back. Eventually I'm going to let those hamsters back in. And now I've got 60 pounds off, so now I got even more ammo to fight them with. They never bothered me. What did I say? I could just look at my TikTok post. Yeah, so what I wound up saying at the end was comments on TikTok never bothered me, looking at you hamstulix typers, but this is the issue that I'm kind of having now. But my perception of my own self inside my own head has been poor, which is what we've talked about before. I've struggled so many days trying to find my own worth on my own. The loved ones around me, you guys, too, as well, give me a lot every day. The new journey now is finding a way to light my own candle, illuminate my own room. So that's the thing. It's none of the external comments ever bothered me. If somebody commented LOL, you're fat on fucking YouTube shorts, it was just funny. It never impacted me. I was always my worst critic, and Fort Muncher 85 could just call me a fat pet, and I'd be okay, it's cool, you've strung together a string of words that made you feel something, I guess, good for you. But it never really goes in here as much as I go in here. I remember worrying when they were going full hamstulix. I honestly, it was I'm trying to think if it actually bothered me or not. I don't know if it did. I really don't feel like it did. honestly, it was more, at the time, it was more exciting for me to get a bunch of insults because that means people were watching and people were typing. So, like, it was like, okay, I got 500 people in here calling me fat, but I've got 500 people. Like, it's like, who really won here? You know? Who really won this engagement? Because, like, who won this thing? Like, because I'm still here. You know? Like, I'm still fucking here. And I didn't lose the weight because of those assholes. Those fuckers gave me zero influence to fucking lose my weight. So yeah, those comments never bothered me. I really have been my own kind of judge, and like, they never gave me a single ounce of motivation to lose the weight, and nobody ever told me that I should do anything to lose weight. Nobody ever like said anything. I mean, like, my dad was concerned a little bit just for my health, but that was because of obvious reasons of the life and the stuff that's been happening. Everybody kind of let me find my shit on my own and figure it out, and was always supportive and kind and nice. And all my friends too. I mean, now it's really funny because, like, there was a time like maybe 4 or 5 months ago, I was talking with Courtney, and I was like, damn, because this conversation came up where I'm like, damn, I used to look like this. And Courtney was, this is very funny, this is very charming, this is very heartfelt, this is not mean in any way. But Courtney kind of looked at me and was like, yeah, you were a little bit of an ugly duckling. But she would never and did never say that while I was that. You know? You know, she knew I had to kind of get there on my own and figure it out, and I did. And, you know, the stuff with the weight, it's like, it's a dark point, but it's like, you know, it's like, it's me sitting in a car while my uncle is not doing great, eating like a 3,000 calorie steak and shake meal, going, oh my fucking god, I'm gonna fucking die. Like, you know, there was no external pressure, there was no nothing, there was no feeling at the time of I need to do this for some reason other than I'm gonna fucking die. And I want to feel better, and I'm gonna die. Yeah, but that was the sappy fun thing. This guy 2 years ago didn't have an album out. This guy 2 years ago didn't have like you know, like 7 videos out, didn't get to play like a bunch of live shows, didn't get to do all these things that he wanted. You know, he just sat here and he fucking tried his best. And goddamn, I'm trying to get there again. You know, I'm trying my best in my own ways, but you know, I give this guy a lot of credit for what kind of shit he did in the middle of fucking hell. You know, that's weird. That's a weird thing to think about and say. So yeah, I'm trying to have a little bit more fun. I'm trying to let my heart kind of guide myself a little bit. I wouldn't be me without who I used to be. New contender for strongest Jimmy trans ally.